Hello everyone, Michael O'Brien here, and today we are going to be talking about performing magic for exposure. Hello my friends, and welcome to a new episode of Advice for Magicians, where of course the goal is to help you to take your magic to the next level. In today's video, we are going to be talking about performing magic for free, or for a discount, or pro bono, or for exposure, or whatever term it is that you want to use. We're going to dispel a couple of rumors along the way, and I'm going to talk about the right way and the wrong way to be performing gigs for exposure. We're going to do all of this keeping COVID in mind, because right now I know a lot of us are hurting financially and we want to get out there and we want to start doing gigs again. But also a lot of our clients that are looking to book entertainment are struggling financially as well. So I'm sure you might have noticed a lot of people lately saying, oh, I really can't afford that price. Can you come down on your price a little bit? Or this is a charity event. We were hoping that you would do it, for free, or whatever the case may be. So we're going to talk about all of that stuff in this video. But first, just a couple of announcements. If you have not already done so, please make sure to click the subscribe button and make sure to ring the notification bell. That way you will get alerts anytime I post new videos. Also keep in mind that this channel is sponsored by you. That means for just $1 a month, you can become a member and you can help support the channel. All you got to do is just click the join button and you will get access to a bunch of cool stuff like tutorials, early access to videos, emojis, badges, and more. In fact, before we go ahead and jump into this video, I wanted to give some shout outs to our newest members. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Juan Manuel Raposo, Clemens Silgner, very cool name, and Ryan Henderson. Thank you guys so much for joining this channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. It's because of you that I'm able to continue, guys, to do these videos. All right, so let's talk about exposure. I'm sure we've all had that situation where someone calls and they want to book us for an event, but they don't want to pay, or they don't want to pay your price. They ask for a discount for some reason. In this video, I'm not going to discuss whether or not you should be giving a discount. If you don't feel like you can afford to do any events for free, or you cannot afford to offer a discount, simply don't do it. Respectfully decline the gig. Maybe pass your information along to a fellow magician, a friend of yours who, really needs, that gig, that might take the gig for a cheaper price or whatever. No harm, no foul, right? If you can't do the gig, don't do the gig. Especially if you are, like working right now, you have a 9-to-5 and you have to ask for time off to do that 9-to-5, and that's money that you're losing out on so you can do like this free gig. Like, don't do that, okay? So that's my little disclaimer on this. Now, let's assume that you do have some free time and you are able to take those free gigs, right? Gary V says, we should be doing events for free if we have nothing else to do. If someone rings you up and they want you to perform for this like big event, but they don't have a budget, they don't they don't have entertainment money, so they're not going to pay you to do the show, right? But you were going to sit at home and play Call of Duty, go out and do the show, right? It's not going to hurt anything. If anything, at the very least, you're going to go to this show and you're going to get some reps in, right? You're going to do some magic. You're going to perform, the same trick like 30 times or whatever. So at the very least, you're going to get better. You're going to get some practice in, because we all know we're all probably pretty rusty right now because we've been sitting around at home not performing magic because of COVID. So at the very least, if you're able to take the free shows, you have nothing better to do. And again, another disclaimer, if you feel safe doing so because, you're not worried about COVID or you're vaccinated or whatever, right? If you're able to and you feel comfortable going out into the public and performing, you should, regardless of whether or not they're paying you. And here is why, okay? If you go to a show and you just perform magic for people and you leave, you're not really going to get a benefit out of it. So that's like the wrong way. Like when people say, oh, well, think of the exposure you'll get, right? That's the wrong way to do exposure. You don't just show up to an event, perform for the people, and then leave. Yeah, all those people now know who you are, And there is a chance that maybe one of those people might go up to the, to the person that booked you and be like, hey, that magician guy was pretty cool. Can I get his phone number? Like, that might happen. But 99% of the time, if you do that, you'll never hear from any of those other clients ever again. And you're leaving money on the table. So, how do we turn this pro bono gig into potential paying gigs from other clients? It's really simple. All you have to do is market yourself. And it's not that hard. All you're doing when you're performing at these events is you're going around, you're mingling with people, you're schmoozing, right? You're getting to know these people. And here's the thing that a lot of magicians forget about. When you're a magician and you're a special guest at one of these events that are walking around and performing for people, you don't want to just walk up to someone, hey, I'm a magician. Would you like to see some magic? Card trick, card trick, card trick. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye. Like, you don't want to do that. Oftentimes what I do is I walk up with a drink in my hand. I introduce myself to everyone, and we actually chit chat for a couple minutes before I even perform for them. So you're mingling and you're schmoozing with people and you're networking, right? So what do? Oh, you work here. That's so cool. I'm actually here tonight as entertainment. I'm a magician. So-and-so asked me to come hang out tonight, and my job is to just go around and, perform magic. Would you guys like to see something? You launch into your performance, and most importantly, you market yourself to them. After you're done performing, or even during the performance, if you can roll your pitch into your performance, that's even better. You can say something along the lines of, I do events just like this. I do these holiday parties. Is your company having a holiday party coming up soon? You know what? Here's my card. If you guys are looking for any entertainment, please give me a call. I'll be more than happy to come entertain at your event. So you're handing out business cards, you're networking, you're socializing with people. Now the chances of you getting a phone call are a lot higher because you have directly networked to these people and you've promoted yourself, right? So when they go to their boss and their boss is like, hey, we're going to have this cool company holiday party coming up. We're already ordering like the caterer and all that stuff. And then you can be like, hey, I was at this other event and they had a magician. He was really good. He was super cool. He came and he hung out with us and he did some awesome magic. You should give that guy a call. Here's his card. He gave me his card, right? So now you're going to get a phone call from this guy, and it's a warm lead at this point because that client that you performed for has already talked you up. Oh, he was really cool. He was really nice. He did some awesome magic. Everyone was having a good time. So now when this guy rings you up, you're already looking pretty good in his mind, right? So that's what you need to do when you're at these events. But that's not all you can do. You can actually take it even further than that. You can use this opportunity to get video footage of you performing, video record your show if you're doing a stand-up show. You can have a buddy or a friend or even, one of the clients, grab your phone, give them your phone, have them film the event for you. Or you can have someone that that's a photographer come in and they can take pictures of you while you're performing, right? So use this as an opportunity to gather social proof. Now, all social proof is, for those of you who are not aware, is just proof that you are as good as you're claiming to be, right? So if someone wants to hire you and they go on your website and, Michael O'Brien is the premier magic entertainment in Southern California. And they're going to be like, is he really though? Like, every magic website says that they're the best magician in Southern California. How can I believe that? And the first thing that they're going to do is they're going to look and see, is there any videos of you performing? If you have video footage of you performing and getting great audience reactions and showing that everyone is having a good time, they can see, oh yeah, he is pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and give him a call and find out what his rates are, right? Another form of social proof are reviews. If you can get some excellent reviews from your clients, this is another opportunity for you to have some more social proof. So they just watched you perform a video and they're like, oh, this guy's pretty good, but what are other people that have already booked him saying about him? And then they go to your reviews, your Yelp or your Google business page or whatever review profile you're using. They go and check out your reviews about you and they can see other clients saying things like, oh, Michael was amazing. He came to our event. He entertained all of our guests. Everyone had a good time, and we're definitely going to have him back for our next holiday party next year, right? So they're seeing all of these things. Now, especially if you're just starting out, this is a great opportunity to get some of that social proof, because, people aren't going to really, oftentimes they're not going to book someone that has no reviews, no videos, no photos of them performing, just like a blank website that says, this is me, I'm a magician, here's my contact information, give me a call. Usually people won't contact those people. And you're like, well, how do I get this social proof? Doing these gigs is how you get this social proof. You tell your client, hey, so normally this is what I charge. Right now, I have that day open. If I don't book anything else that day, I will be more than happy to show up for your event, and I'll be happy to perform for you. Here are my requests, though. I'm going to be videotaping. Your guests need to be comfortable with me filming them and taking their picture. I'm going to be handing out business cards and marketing myself, to people. And I'm going to ask you to leave me a review, a written review, and I'm going to ask you to maybe say a few things on camera so that, I can use this event to kind of, get more, because the client's going to say like, oh, it'll be great exposure. And you'll be like, perfect. That's what I need is exposure. I'm going to do this, and this to get that exposure. If the client doesn't want you to do any of those things, they just want you to show up and perform and leave, you're not really getting exposure. And I've never had, 99.999% of the time, the client is just like, yes, whatever you want. You can eat food, we'll give you food. You can collect tips if you want to, as long as they don't have to pay you. 90% of the time they're happy with whatever it is you want to do. So the moral of this story is, it is okay to take free gigs, and it's okay to do gigs for free. Or excuse me, it's the same thing. It's okay to do gigs for a discount. It's been a long day, I apologize. It's okay to take gigs for free, and it's okay to do gigs at a discount if you're going to take that gig and turn it into something positive that's going to benefit yourself and your business. So networking with people, getting that social proof, asking your client if you can videotape and have them review you and all of this stuff, right? There are rumors that if you do these events for free, or if you don't charge X amount of money, that it brings the whole market down. And, if someone wants to book you, they're not going to take your price seriously when you ask for your full price, because they know that you've already done events for free. I have news for you. People understand that sometimes, you do stuff for free or you have discounts. You go into a grocery store and they have coupons for certain things. Or, right now, or not right now, but a little while ago, Burger King was doing, you buy one Whopper, you get a second Whopper free. They're not doing that deal anymore, but I don't go to Burger King and be like, about 3 weeks ago, you guys gave me the second Whopper for free. So why don't you want to give me that second Whopper for free now? That's very strange. People know that sometimes you have these promotional things running and sometimes you don't. So, in the very, very unlikely event that a client rings you up and says, hey, I know Jeremy, the guy that booked you for this event that you did the other day. Jeremy told me that you did it for free. We have our own company holiday thing coming up, and we would like you to show up there for free. If that happens, which I've never had it happen to me. Okay, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm sure it happens sometimes. But if that ever does happen, all you have to say is, you're absolutely right. I did do Jeremy's event for free, but I did it to him as a favor. And at this point, I'm fully booked, and I really cannot give away, my time for free, because I have other clients that are willing to pay for that time slot. So if you want to schmooze a little bit, you can say something like, normally I charge $500 an hour, but if you have me at your event, I'll do a little 15-minute thing for the CEO in front of everybody, and I'll do that for free. I won't charge you anything extra for that. So you'll get my hour of walking around and mingling, and you'll also get that extra little bonus 15-minute show for the CEO of the company, and I'll toss that in for free for you. Or something like that, right? So there are ways to benefit from exposure. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope that, you're now a little bit more comfortable going out there and performing for free. Because like I said, if you're able to go out and do these gigs and you feel comfortable doing them, you should do them. If you're just going to be sitting around playing Call of Duty and not doing anything, then why are you upset that this client is asking you to do a free event and you turned it down? Right? It's free opportunity to go out and market yourself. So my advice is, again, if you are able to, if you're not struggling financially and you have free time on your hands, and if you feel comfortable doing so from a health standpoint, you're not worried about COVID, you're already vaccinated or whatever the circumstances may be for you, you're healthy, all that good stuff. If you feel comfortable and safe going out and performing, you should do so. Now, I always tell my clients, if you're going to have me there for free, I am not going to reserve you in my calendar in case someone else does want to book me, because I can't turn away money for this free event. But if you want to reserve that time slot, you're more than happy to pay X price, and then you can reserve that time slot for. You can reserve that time slot in your calendar for them so that no one else can book you. Now, obviously, if you get booked, make sure that you tell the client, hey, so I'm actually, getting booked this day. This client already reserved the date and I won't be showing up. Don't just ghost them and not show up. But I tell my clients all of this up front before anything. So they agree to all these terms. There's no surprises or anything like that. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know if you did. Let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not already done so, please make sure to click the subscribe button and don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you guys will be alerted anytime I upload new videos. We're also going to be doing some really cool giveaways and some contests with prizes on this channel. If you would like a chance to enter and win a prize, please visit our community tab and check out our latest contest.